Ooh, it is another cold night. Ooh, and we are back out in the garage again with the BRZ. We are wrapping up a little bit of maintenance that we were doing to the car. But anyways, welcome back to the channel, everyone. Ooh, I am so glad to have you here with me tonight, today, tomorrow, whenever this video is being watched by you guys. Anyway, so we're gonna start getting the BRZ up to spec a little bit. The STI took a hit. Meteor came in and just demolished my windshield today, so I need to get the windshield replaced, so it's a little annoying. So I'm not going to be driving that car to work for the remainder of the week just because there's a lot of rock trucks up in the area that I work in, and I'm just not trying to get it demolished any more than it has to be. So we're going to get the BRZ up to spec. So today we're going to be doing the oil. We're going to be running the Eneos 0820. We're going to go over everything over here. We're going to be doing that in-cabin air filter, the engine air filter, obviously the oil filter, duh, because we're changing everything else. And then I also just have a quick shift knob that we're just going to slap on there real quick. And then tomorrow I should get the Torque Solutions short shifter and shifter bushings, as well as the Radium master cylinder brace to kind of pick up that braking feel a little bit more, because right now it is complete just garbage. So with that, we'll put the camera up on the bench. I'll kind of show you guys the oil that we're going to be using and some of the other parts here, and then we'll jump into the car, start draining out the oil, getting this new stuff in, and start putting in those new filters. Now, instead of using the overhead camera mount today, I feel like holding the camera. We're just gonna do some handheld stuff today. So we're gonna be running this Eneos 0820. I've heard really good things about the Eneos, and I'm really excited to actually be able to run this oil finally. This is definitely on the list, not the 0820, but the Eneos brand is on the list for the oil analysis video with the STIs, so I'm excited to get that in the STI. So we have, what is it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? 6 quarts of this stuff we're gonna be throwing in. We have the OEM Subaru oil filter, for those of you who want the part number, bam, right there. I'll link it down below also. We have a nice Cobb shift knob. Ooh, because these are my favorite. Hold up, I'm struggling to open this. Bam! So we have a nice Cobb shift knob. I decided to do white and black for this one. I have the stealth black one on the STI, and this is one of my favorite shift knobs. It feels wonderful in the hands. So if you want something that feels good in your hands, grab yourself a Cobb knob. And then we're also going to be swapping out that OEM cabin air filter. Here is the Subaru one we're going to be swapping in. Should be really easy to get that one in the car. And then for air filters, I didn't want to go too crazy, so I just bought a relatively priced one. We just got an Apexy. I don't know how many miles are on the air filter that are actually in the car, so we're just going to get it swapped out anyways. The car doesn't make any horsepower that is going to make any sort of noticeable difference with a drop-in filter, so I just got an Apexy one just so we can get a clean filter in there. So with that, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to get that oil drained out so we can start putting the Eneos in there. So I'm going to hop under the car, I'm going to drain out that oil down here, and then we're going to start getting all the good stuff in there. So let's do it! So I wanted to show you guys this. So apparently the dealership said that they changed the oil before they sold the car. I can tell you right now, that is 100% not the case. That oil looks like it has 3,000 to 4,000 miles on it, and it is black as hell. So that's why, like, if you guys are going out buying a used car, don't trust anything the dealership is telling you when it comes to that oil, because that stuff is 100% not new. Apparently this oil allegedly only has like 75 miles on it. This is why I don't trust dealerships, and this is why I do all maintenance on the car right after I buy it. But anyways, now that we got the oil out of the car, we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna get the car back on the ground. I also need to put the bumper back on it tonight since I'm driving it to work tomorrow, so we're gonna end up doing that also. We're gonna go ahead and start getting some of the new Eneos oil in the car, and then we'll start running through some of these other filters here and there. We'll get the shift knob on, and yeah, it'll be good. So we'll go ahead, we'll get all that stuff on, and we'll just start getting at her. We'll just start chooching it, you know. Oh, wait a minute, before I even take this car down, I want to show you guys one more thing. So I just found out, just by jacking up, we got H&R springs on here, which are a pretty good spring, so I'm at least happy that there's somewhat quality springs on the car to lower it a little bit more. But overall, good little find. We knew the car was lowered, at least we know what springs it's on now. So now I'm gonna get the car jack back down, and we'll keep going through this. Also, if you guys don't have them, these what are these, Torque Solution? These Torque Solution like pinch weld jacks Awesome little tool to have. I think they're like 30 bucks. I'll link it below if anyone does want these, but they are a lifesaver when it comes to doing garage stuff. Although something that is really nice about these cars is the oil filter location. However, getting this son of a bitch off is gonna be a real pain in the ass. Shout out to anyone out there who still uses strap wrenches. Now let's put some oil. Oh my God, dude, who tightened all of this? Who does this to a human? Why? Why is this a thing? I don't understand. Oh, Jesus, dude. You don't need to super glue it on. All right. I forgot, or I don't even know how much oil this takes. Hold up, I'm gonna do a quick Googles. This says 5 to 5.8 quarts. That's a little vague. So I'm gonna start out doing 5. Once we do 5, I'm gonna go ahead and let the car run for a minute, check the oil, come back, and we'll do it again. While the car is running though, we're gonna start throwing the bumper on just so we can get that knocked out also. Meh, I said did 5.5, so I'm gonna start it, we're gonna let it run for a minute, and then I'm gonna come back and check the oil. All right, while we let the car run, we're gonna swap out the shift knob. We don't want you. Get out of here. Why is this threaded on so tight? There we go. Oh, freedom! Get out of here, you garbage. There we go. Boop. Also, that parent shift stop brace thingy, whatever that is, parent reverse lockout thing's coming off when we get the Torque Solutions one. Ooh, I like this already. It's gonna feel so good in the hands. Yes. Yes. Yes! That feels so much better. Nice and white, looks beautiful, feels good. Same one I run into STI, but black. Oh, so much better. Yes. All right, we got the shift knob done. What else? We have in-cabin air filter still. Let's go do the engine air filter. We're gonna shut this guy off. Don't need that. So let's go do we'll check the oil and then we'll do the engine air filter. We'll do those two. We'll swing back around, we'll throw the bumper on after those are done. We'll do the in-cabin air filter and we'll just keep mingling. We'll keep doing all this stuff. Now that we have our oil change done, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna swap out this filter real quick since we're already up here in the camera setup up here, so how the hell does this come off? Do I need to undo that? Why is there T-bolt? Is that a thing? Are T-bolt clamps a thing on intakes? For a BRZ? This doesn't even make power. What is this? A dirty, wet parent intake? Why is this soaking wet? Oh, gross. We're gonna put the new one in, and this is gonna go in the trash. Ooh, boy. Apexy going in. This one going in the trash. I'm actually gonna dry this out. There's a ton of water in there. Just oh, it's not even water. It's like grease. Why? I'm telling you guys, make sure that you guys are thoroughly going through your cars when you buy them, because this is not all right. So far, the dealership has lied to us about the oil. It's literally like engine oil in here. Like, look at that. If it'll focus on my finger, there's literally engine oil in the intake. Don't know why. And we don't have much left. So let's get the bumper thrown back on the car from that headlight install that we did, and then the only thing left is that cabin air filter. Let's see what other nasty things we find. So this dealership I bought this car from said that they do some weird like antimicrobial cleaning of the car, and they tried to like pass that cost on to me, which I denied and told. What is this? There's a brake. Why? Why is there a koozie? Why does the master cylinder brace need a koozie? Get out of here. God, Jesus. So anyways, the dealership said they did some like antimicrobial thing, so I am curious to take a look at that air filter, because if they're worried about like microbes and whatnot in the car, I would assume that they would at least swap the in-cabin air filter. So we're gonna find out. I'm gonna get this bumper thrown on real quick, I'll time lapse that, and then we'll hop over and start pulling out that filter. The fuck is happening over here? What is this? What is this? Where does this go? Hold up. We found a magical wire down here, guys. There's a thing. Where does the thing go to? Oh God, I can pull on it. It's loose, whatever it is. What is this? Who does that? That's like a cigarette lighter plugged into, and then you got this random red wire? What is happening? Where does that go? Hold up, we're gonna do some exploring. Actually, hold up. We're gonna swap out this cabin filter real quick, then we're gonna do some exploring under the dash. Oh man, that thing is dirty too. Come on, man. Oh my God, hold up, I gotta set the camera down. Bro, like take care of your car. What is that? That's actually disgusting. Look at this. Why? Don't do this. Well, that doesn't look right, does it? By the look of it, I need one of these. Fuck, dude. I don't want to put that back in the car. Why did I get this? Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna clean this, and I'm gonna order another one for the time being, because I don't know what happened here, but you can't put a rectangle in a square shape. So I'm gonna get this cleaned out real quick and try to make it look somewhat better. And then I'm gonna order another one, but that's fucking gross, guys. Don't let that be your car. I just used my air compressor and sprayed this one out as much as I could to get all the dirt out. We'll order an actual replacement to get it in the car, but for the time being, this one will work. So we're gonna get this thrown back in the car, and then I think that's the extent. Oh, we're gonna find that secret wire. We're gonna see where that secret wire goes real quick also. So I'm gonna get this in, then we'll find the secret wire. We're just gonna slide it back in for now. It's it's not too bad inside of here, but that shit's just annoying. I don't understand. 10 out of 10, don't understand that. There we go. So we'll get a new one ordered on that. We're gonna find where the secret wire goes because this looks like a fire hazard waiting to happen. I'm gonna be honest, I think this is radio stuff actually. Maybe not, I don't know. All right, you guys, that is going to be a good start on the maintenance that we are going to be doing on the BRZ. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little astounded by what we found. Both with the oil, apparently that oil had 75 miles on it. I don't believe that at all. Apparently the cabin air filter was changed at some point. I think that's the original one in the car. I don't think it's ever been changed out because that thing was disgusting, as you guys saw. I'm gonna get a new one ordered, and for the time being, I cleaned that one out the best that it can be cleaned. But once we get that new one in there, it'll be a lot more fresh and so clean in the car. I am a little curious to see what the gear oil and the rear diff fluid look like. Also, based off of what I've seen now, I'm assuming it's gonna be awful. But this is why you guys go through your cars when you initially buy them. This is why I always say go through, make sure all the maintenance is up to date. The dealership might tell you that it is, the Carfax might tell you that it is, but when you actually start getting into the car and doing it yourself, you can see that it's clearly not. Or if you're one of the lucky ones, you get a car that actually has been maintained well, then good on you. But so far, I'm a little disappointed. The headlights have been leaking. None of the maintenance was done that they said. The taillights are leaking, so I'm thinking I'm just gonna go with the Tom's taillights for this car. But if you guys have any good suggestions on taillights, please drop them below if you do want to see anything. Or we could go a different route. We could just build the taillights like we built the headlights. Either way, let me know. But anyways, that is gonna wrap this video up. We're gonna be doing spark plugs, drivetrain maintenance, and other goodies on the car coming up. Ooh, I'm excited. And if you guys liked this video, ooh, you know what to do. Go ahead, hit that little thumbs up and turn that little thumbs up blue. Ooh, 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 ooh. And if you're not already subscribed to the channel and you wanna be, let's do back wheel today. We're gonna do down here near the back wheel. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, homies. Woo!